ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Cali taking on Chicago. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here, and on the hill today, Tanner Houck. What do you got on him, Chris?
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. Inside, and we're underway. That's in there, and it's 1-1. And a foul ball. 1-2 here. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Ellie De La Cruz at the dish. He's a guy who can fill up a scorecard.
Everyone stops what they're doing when this guy's at the dish. He's a dream player for fans.
And there's a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Fouled off left side. The other way, snags it for the second out. 2 outs, bases empty. And now it's William Contreras. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And a swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Lifted in the air, right field. Bellinger makes the play, and that is that.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine.
Back here on the south side, starting on the mound in this one, Tarek Skubal. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Stepping in, Mickey Mantle. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Slings to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. This is Corbin Carroll.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Swung on, belted. That one's back there. And gone! He circles the bases, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. Now it's the DH, Sammy Sosa. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0. Here's Cody Bellinger. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. David Wright digs in now. There's the sinker at the knees for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there.
1-1.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
So 2 down. Travis Bazzana, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Strike 2.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit.
He locked him up, and all set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Hout back to work. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Bellinger tracks it down for the out. So up next, Dylan Cruz.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Bellinger makes the grab. 2 down, bases empty. Now at the plate, Travis Bazzana. Outside, 1-0. Bazzana bats left, throws right, 22 years old. And he's a native of Australia. And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll moving under it. Corrals it. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Mark McGwire. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1. In the air, right field. Cruz settles underneath it. 1 away. Here's Adley Rutschman. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
De La Cruz. Over to first. Rutschman retired. Next to hit, Derek Jeter. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Cruz on the move towards foul ground. Drops into the glove. Back at right field. On to the 3rd inning. And now it's Christian Walker. That's to 3rd, and it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Wastes no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Fought off foul. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out. Next is the designated hitter, Terry Pendleton. Late swing, foul to the left. The pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
That one not close. 2 balls and a strike. That one ran inside, almost got him.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one to McGuire in time. That's an inning-ending double play. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Leading off, Mickey Mantle. That one outside, and that's ball one. And that is out of play. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. And now Corbin Carroll.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Sammy Sosa. Swings through that.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
the count.
that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Next one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Stays alive. And that misses. And the count's even at 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Struck him out swinging. Here on the south side, here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Good job to fight that one off. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Now the catcher up to hit, William Contreras. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
1 down, base is empty. And a base hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Grounded to third, could be 2. Pizzana for 1 to McGuire in time. That's an inning-ending double play. Back here on the south side, and here comes Bellinger.
The right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count is 0-2. Right back to him on the mound. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, David Wright. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. Safe at second.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it right on top.
Runner takes off for third. And he lays one down the left side. Bare hand scoop. Nicely done for the out.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Rutschman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
That's foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Duran. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and the batter now, Dylan Cruz. Hout back to work. Fly ball to right. Bellinger makes the grab, and there's 1 away. Travis Bazzana will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. He swings and fouls 1 off. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That one missing inside. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Ooh. Boy.
The run comes in from second, and it's now a 2-run game. Now batting Jarren Duran. And first offering is fouled off. Duran measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. In there at the knees. 0-2.
Well, typically left fielders have the least amount of range in the outfield, so for him to take the responsibility in center field in this one, he's going to really need his corner teammates to help him out in the gaps.
Bellinger brings it in. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
0-1's the count.
Jeter watches that pitch, miss the strike zone for a
1
ball.
ball, 1 strike.
Cruz hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder, Mickey Mantle. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike, and the count is 1-2. And a good eye there.
Ball 2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Duran on the move, puts it away for the out, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Corbin Carroll getting ready to hit. And a foul ball. A changeup missing. And now it's even 1-1. Base hit center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss.
High leg kick.
No throw, safe at second. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Contreras down to first with it. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the DH, Terry Pendleton. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
To the right side. McGuire takes it to the bag. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. So the lineup flips over. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Right side, Bazana. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
De La Cruz stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's ripped. Base hit. And here's the catcher, William Contreras. And the first offering is not close. Ripped on a line. Carroll right there to make the ground. Bottom of the 6th inning, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now the third baseman, David Wright. And that's fouled off.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, they've got 7 hits within the first 3 pitches of an at-bat, so there's been no time to get comfortable on the mound.
Bellinger gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Called strike right there. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second, and he's out. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Witt over to first. And there's 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazana. Just missed. Fly ball center field. Durant pulls it down, and that'll do it. Top of inning number 7. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
The left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Bellinger calls it in, and there's 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one.
I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. Going to count 1 and 2.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Slow roller to third, right. Throws to first in time.
Well, we talked about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. And here is Mark McGwire.
Now pitching, Rysel Iglesias.
The line to kick the pitch. And that one pulled foul. Iglesias, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and
No
for a
ball, 2
hitter,
strikes.
sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
That's a
Next
ball.
offering is down low.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. Slider for a strike. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, you know, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
And down on strikes. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Walker makes the catch, and that's. We go to the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Jaron Duran.
Jaron Duran.
Houck back to work. And there's a foul ball. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. And now here is Terry Pendleton. And he takes one right on the black. And it's 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. Down and in, moved his feet. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. And now a huge at-bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps in. 0 for 3 in this one.
Now pitching.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Now he launches a throw over his head.
Hey, you beat it up.
Popped up. McGuire brings it in, and there's one down.
Well, it's a frustrating at bat right there. A big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
De La Cruz swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 4-3.
This game cannot be real.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can.
Bro, this game can't be real.
Handle. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Popped up. Rutschman has this one sized up. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Now this is in the air down the line. Bellinger sizing it up. Makes the catch. And that is that. Back at right field, bottom of the 8th. And here is Mickey Mantle. First offering, and it just misses.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the base.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. And we're starting over. It's 4-4. Now the number 2 hitter, Corbin Carroll. He's already homered in this game. That one in triple digits. Next offering is in for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout.
Batter's out.
And next is the designated hitter, Sammy Sosa. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch. Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and now they're out front. It's 5-4. 1 down. Bellinger up to hit. That clips the zone. 0-1. Chapman, a 6'4 lefty, 37 years young. And he was born in Cuba. Bazana tosses to first, and Bellinger is out. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Slider right there.
0-1.
And that skips in the dirt. Hard ground ball, base knock. Nice grab. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here on the south side. All set to start the 9th in this one. At the plate, Travis Bazana. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And there's 1 down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on.
And it one-hops the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. So it's their last chance in this one. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now, trying to deliver as the hero.
Now pitching. Matt. Raw.
And he grounds one to the right side. Bazzana, jump throw, and that is the ball game.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs at the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.